Jake had made it, or so it seemed. He drove a sleek black BMW, wore a Rolex, and lived in a gated villa with marble floors and a pool no one swam in. His neighbors called him the successful one. But every night, Jake stared at his ceiling, calculating loan payments. His salary barely covered the interest. The car, financed, the house, mortgaged, the watch, a gift he couldn't afford to buy himself. He wasn't rich. He was trapped. Trapped in a lifestyle designed to impress others while quietly draining him. This video isn't about Jake. It's about a trap millions fall into, the kind that feels like success, but steals your freedom. Let's break it down. The success trap is simple. It's when your life looks impressive but feels suffocating. It's the illusion that owning more means being more. You get the promotion, so you upgrade your apartment. You buy the luxury car not because you need it, but because it fits your level. You start living for the image, not the impact. And slowly your financial decisions stop serving your future and start feeding your ego. The trap isn't poverty, it's performance. You're not broke, but you're not free either. You're working harder, earning more, and yet you feel stuck. Because every new success comes with a new bill, a new expectation, a new pressure. And the worst part, you can't talk about it because everyone thinks you've made it. From childhood, we're taught that success is visible. Gold stars, trophies, fancy degrees. Then we grow up and the symbols change. Cars, homes, clothes, titles. We're sold the idea that if people admire us, we must be doing well. So we chase admiration. Marketing reinforces it. Upgrade your lifestyle. Live like a boss. Success looks like this. But here's the truth. Success isn't what people see, it's what you feel. And most people feel exhausted, anxious, and financially fragile while looking successful. It's a silent epidemic. We're performing wealth while drowning in debt. And because everyone's doing it, we think it's normal. But normal doesn't mean healthy. It means common. And common is often broken. Buying a big house feels like a milestone. You've arrived. You've leveled up. But behind the granite countertops and walk-in closets is a 30-year mortgage. Property taxes, maintenance, insurance. Suddenly your home becomes a monthly burden. You don't own the house, the bank does. And if your income drops, you're one missed payment away from losing it all. Many people live in homes they can't afford to leave. They stay stuck in jobs they hate just to keep the lights on. The house becomes a golden cage. It looks beautiful, but it limits your freedom. True wealth isn't square footage, it's flexibility. It's being able to downsize, relocate, or take a break without fear. A smaller home with no debt beats a mansion with chains. Luxury cars are marketed as rewards. You've earned this. But what you've really earned is a monthly payment, high insurance, and expensive repairs. The car becomes a symbol, not of freedom but of pressure. You park it carefully. You worry about scratches. You feel judged if it's not spotless. And deep down, you didn't buy the car for yourself. You bought it for the image, for the nods, the glances, the validation. But validation fades, and the payments stay. Meanwhile, a reliable used car could have saved you thousands, could have bought you time, peace, and options. But it wouldn't have impressed anyone, and that's the trap. We trade peace for prestige, and prestige is expensive. Credit cards feel empowering. Swipe now, pay later. But later always comes, and when it does, it brings interest, stress, and regret. Most people don't realize they're building invisible debt. They buy clothes, gadgets, dinners, things they don't need with money they don't have. Then they spend months paying for moments that lasted minutes. Credit cards aren't evil, but they're dangerous when used emotionally. When you swipe to feel better, to feel successful, to feel in control. But real control is knowing when to walk away, when to say, "I'll wait." When to choose long-term peace over short-term pleasure. Debt is quiet. It doesn't scream. It whispers. Until one day it owns you. You got promoted. Congrats. More money, more status, more responsibility, but also more expectations. Now you need better clothes, better dinners, better vacations. Your circle changes, your standards shift, and suddenly your raise disappears into lifestyle inflation. You're earning more, but spending more. And the gap between income and freedom? Still the same. Sometimes promotions are just golden handcuffs. They look shiny, but they lock you into a life you can't afford to leave. You stay in toxic environments. You tolerate stress. Because walking away means losing the lifestyle. But what if success meant less stress, not more? What if the real promotion was peace? Let's flip the script. What if success wasn't about what you own, but what you control? Not about your salary, but your schedule. Not about your house, but your freedom to move. Real success is invisible. It's the ability to say no, to take a break, to help someone without checking your bank balance. It's sleeping well. It's choosing work you love, not work you need. It's having options. And options come from ownership, not just of assets, but of decisions. You don't need to impress anyone. You need to empower yourself. Because when you stop performing success, you start living it. Escaping the success trap starts with honesty. Ask yourself, why did I buy this? Was it for me or for them? Then simplify. Sell the car. Downsize the home. Cut the subscriptions. Build an emergency fund. Start saying no to things that drain you, and yes to things that free you. It's not about deprivation, it's about direction. Every dollar you save is a vote for your future. Every debt you pay off is a step toward peace. And every time you choose authenticity over appearance, you reclaim your life. The trap loses power when you stop feeding it, and freedom begins when you stop pretending. Sarah was a corporate manager with a six-figure salary. She lived in a high-rise, drove a luxury SUV, and wore designer heels. But she was miserable, anxious, trapped. One day, she sold the SUV, moved to a smaller apartment, started freelancing. Her income dropped, but her joy skyrocketed. She traveled more, slept better, started painting again. Sarah didn't downgrade her life. She upgraded her freedom. And now she says, I don't look rich, but I feel rich. That's the goal, not to impress, but to live. If you've ever felt like your success is wearing you down, you're not alone. The trap is everywhere, but so is the exit. It starts with awareness, then with courage, then with small, quiet steps. This video isn't about guilt, it's about clarity. You don't have to live for the image. You can live for the impact, for the peace, for the freedom. So take a breath, look around, and ask yourself, is this success or is this a performance? If it's a performance, it's time.